Hello, I'm Jackie Schrager, Seroptimist International of the Americas Membership Director. Welcome, and congratulations on taking this exciting step toward chartering a new Seroptimist Club. We are thrilled to support you as you begin building a strong foundation for your club and expanding the impact of Seroptimist in your community. Your leadership, dedication, and willingness to serve are essential to this process. This training is designed to guide your steering committee through the chartering journey by providing important information, resources, and best practices for success. We encourage you to take notes, discuss ideas with your fellow committee members, and use this opportunity to prepare for a successful club launch. Thank you for your commitment to the Seroptimist mission. We look forward to partnering with you through this exciting journey. It is now my pleasure to introduce SIA's Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer, Michelle Burnett.
Thank you, Jackie. As Jackie mentioned, I am Michelle Burnett, SIA's Executive Director and CEO. On behalf of the entire SIA headquarters team, I welcome you today and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to learn more about Seroptimist International of the Americas, Inc. Chartering an SIA club is not something we take lightly. For many of our members, it will be their first introduction into the world of Seroptimist, and it's very important that they have a working knowledge and understanding of who we are, how we got here, and what we do. For some of you, this will be a refresher of information you already know, but for many of you, it may be the first time hearing it. Let's jump right in. They always say a good first step to understanding where you are is understanding how you got there. So let's start from the beginning. Seroptimist International of the Americas was founded in 1921 in Oakland, California, by a group of 80 business and professional women. The organization's roots trace back to an earlier Optimist men's service club. The name Seroptimist, derived from the Latin words soror, meaning sister, and optima, meaning best, loosely translated means best for women. A key figure in SIA's founding was Stuart Morrow, who, after encountering the women-led Parker Goddard Secretarial School, helped establish the first Seroptimist Club. Violet Richardson, a name you may hear often, was the first president. She led the club in its initial focus on community service, including the Save the Redwoods project. The mission and focus of Seroptimist have evolved over time. The current mission is to provide women and girls with access to education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment, especially those facing significant obstacles. We work to achieve this mission via our two main programs, the Live Your Dream Awards and Dream It Be It. We also advance our mission through a few supporting programs and projects, such as Big Goal Accelerator and Uplift Her. You'll hear much more about this later on. Okay, how about a little more history? As I said, in 1921, the beginnings of Seroptimist International of the Americas, or SIA as we affectionately call her, were formed. And as the diagram shows, shortly after, Seroptimus International of Europe was formed. Sometime shortly thereafter that, Seroptimus International was formed as a linkage between the two initial federations. To follow were SI Great Britain and Ireland, SI Southeast Asia Pacific, or formerly SI Southwest Pacific, and our newest federation, SI Africa, totaling what we now know as the 5 federations that make up SI, or Seroptimus International. Those 5 federations, as I mentioned earlier, including SIA, make up SI's collective membership. The federations have nearly 62,000 members in 119 countries, broken down as you see here. SI Europe, Great Britain and Ireland, Southeast Asia Pacific, and Africa. SIA has nearly 23,000 members across 19 different countries and territories, and is the second largest of the 5 federations. The major significance of this, and a key takeaway, is that the members of SIA are a part of a much larger network of Seroptimists, all working towards the empowerment and equal rights for women and girls around the world. Each of the various federations, including SIA, directs SI by serving as its leadership via a working board made up of member representatives from the 5 federations. Additionally, every 4 years, SI hosts an international convention, which brings together members from all of the federations. The next convention will be held in Poland in 2027. With the tagline, Educate, Empower, and Enable, SI, or Seroptimus International Limited, serves as the linkage between the 5 federations. They now serve as our advocacy arm. They support and promote the work the 5 federations do on the global stage in places such as the United Nations and in forums such as the annual meeting of the Council on the Status of Women in New York City. And SI's work is made easier by the fact that we at SIA have evidence-based standard DREAM programs we administer federation-wide that focus on collective impact. After years of research and member engagement, SIA decided that the most effective way to achieve collective impact was to focus our programs and services on education as a means towards economic empowerment. At the 2026 SIA Biennial Convention, we introduced the big goal, dreams, projects, and the concept of collective impact. At that point, SIA started a deliberate shift towards a goal of collective impact with a laser focus on our mission. And yes, I'm going to repeat it again, to provide women and girls with access to the education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment, especially those facing significant obstacles. Now, we talked about our history, the start of the organization. Then we talked about SI and the important relationship between the 5 federations. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the structure of SIA. As you see here, our federation, SIA, is broken down into regions, districts, and clubs. Each region represents a significant specific geographic location. Regions are administered by region boards, typically made up of region governors, governor-elects, secretary, treasurer, and committee chairs. Depending on your respective region, there may be districts as well. Similar to regions, they are a group of clubs in a specific geographic area of a region. Those districts are managed by district directors. There are regions that have as many as 14 districts, and some regions that have none. It typically depends on the size and the span of the respective region. In addition to region leadership, we have federation leadership. The SIA Board of Directors, they are elected by our members based on electoral areas. Those areas can comprise of multiple or single regions. For now, I want you to walk away with this important graphic and the understanding that as a member of Soroptimist International of the Americas, you are also a member of a district, a region, the SIA Federation, and, by extension, a member of a group of federations across the world. At a glance, this is a list of SIA's 26 regions. And as depicted by this map, they are located in North and South America and the Asian Pacific Rim. Although our official language is English, we support 5 other languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. I personally like this graphic and the list of our regions as it depicts the geographic reach of just our federation, knowing that even the gray areas are covered by other federations. So to recap, there is the SIA Federation Board of Directors who represent the entire federation. Then there are regions led by region governors. The next level, depending on your respective region, could be districts led by district directors and made up of a group of clubs in a specific region, all supported by SIA headquarters and a group of professional dedicated staff, a few of which you will hear from today. A few other key takeaways here are: it's important that members have an intimate understanding that they are a part of a global organization, all working to improve the lives of women and girls. SIA's mission, which I purposefully repeat a few times, is to provide women and girls with the access to education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment, especially those facing significant obstacles. I know that may be a lot to process at once, but I'm sure you'll have access to this information as you move through the chartering process. I want to conclude by thanking you for committing to charter or to chartering an SIA club. I understand that this is not an easy task. However, on behalf of the many future women and girls your club will serve, I want to thank you and reinforce that myself, the SIA Board of Directors, and the entire SIA headquarters staff are here to assist you every step of the way. Next, we'll have Sarah Detweiler to talk about impact. Sarah?
All right, hello, I'm Sarah Detweiler, the Program Manager at SIA Headquarters. I'll be sharing information about our programs and how you can get involved and how SIA can support your clubs in that process. As Soroptimists, we help women and girls live their dreams. And the primary way we do that is through our signature dream programs, the Live Your Dream Education and Training Awards for Women, and Dream It Be It Career Support for Girls. The DREAM programs of Soroptimist ensure women and girls have access to the education and training they need to achieve economic empowerment. We are committed to investing in these programs that have a sustainable, measurable change for women and girls in our federation. Why the focus on access to education? Research from the world's leading research institutions, including the United Nations, shows that when women are educated, they improve and uplift themselves, their families, and their communities. They are less likely to experience violence and more likely to be economically empowered. The Soroptimist Live Your Dream Education and Training Awards for Women is SIA's signature program for women since 1972. It focuses on advancing women's economic empowerment by providing women who are the primary financial provider for themselves and their dependents with the financial support necessary to pursue their educational goals and live their dreams. Past recipients indicate that this award changes lives. It increases the standard of living for women and their families, boosts women's self-confidence, and makes them feel like positive role models for their children. The Board of Directors and SIA strongly encourage clubs to participate each year to make an impact in their communities and to consider each year how clubs can distribute even more financial support through this life-changing program. Dream It Be It Career Support for Girls is SIA's signature program for girls, giving girls the tools they need to achieve their education and career goals. Dream It Be It is a 7-part curriculum that empowers girls to overcome obstacles, set goals, and head towards success. Members deliver the program to girls in their communities in small group mentoring sessions or large one-day conferences. Dream It Be It is an incredible hands-on program that clubs really make their own, allowing them to connect directly with girls facing obstacles in their communities by adapting it to their local cultures and the unique needs of the girls they serve. SIA would like every club to consider hosting a Dream It Be It project or to support another club's project. Organizations adopt a big goal to focus their work and articulate what they want to accomplish for those whom they serve. Our previous big goal of increased collective impact propelled us to help women and girls to live their dreams, and it prepared us for our success for our 2021 to 2031 big goal, invest in the dreams of 500,000 women and girls through access to education. The 2031 big goal was designed with a lot of member input, and while it is ambitious, we are excited to see the progress our clubs make towards the goal each year. Big Goal Accelerator projects are another way that members serve women and girls and work towards our mission. Big Goal Accelerator projects are club projects that increase access to education for women and girls facing obstacles to their success, but that are not the DREAM programs. These projects include job training classes, scholarships, or providing required items for education, such as laptops. They contribute to our big goal and accelerate us forward as we work together to achieve it. SIA is able to offer support for new clubs. Our headquarters staff are always here to provide resources, technical assistance, and support to our members as they deliver the programs. Additionally, we have funding to support new clubs as they get off their feet with fundraising. As a special welcome to your new club, SIA will fund your club's first $1,000 Live Your Dream Award to help jumpstart your participation with this generous gift. Clubs must submit a complete and eligible application along with a brief form to SIA by February 1st in order to qualify for the funding, which must be given directly to one woman. SIA also has funds available for clubs starting their first Dream It Be It program through Soroptimist Club grants. Clubs may apply for up to $3,000 of financial support through Soroptimist Club grants, and applications are due each year by April 1st. Clubs can also use Soroptimist Club grants funds to support their Big Goal Accelerator projects. Program reporting is a very important step in participating in our programs. This is how our organization collects critical impact data on our programs and tells the story of how we help women and girls. It's also how we know which clubs participated and how they get credit for that, which counts towards SIA recognition efforts and our big goal. All reporting is completed online. Clubs can save their reports as they work on them and return later, and will receive a copy of what they have submitted and can even edit after submission. Live Your Dream Awards Club reports must be submitted online through our online reporting form. If your region has district judging, clubs will report their club level award recipients by February 1st. And if your region does not have district judging, clubs must report the recipients by February 15th. Dream It, Be It projects can be reported through the online club reporting form by June 30th each year for any projects completed that club year. But we strongly encourage clubs to report within 30 days of their project. Reports for Big Goal Accelerator projects can also be reported through the online club reporting form by June 30th each year for any projects completed that club year. Our program team is always here to offer support and guidance with anything program related, just an email or phone call away. We are excited to see the incredible impact your new club will make for women and girls in your community. Together, we can truly help women and girls live their dreams. Thank you, and now I will pass it over to Nicole with the engagement team.
Thanks, Sarah. Hi, I'm Nicole Simmons, the Associate Senior Director for Leadership and Volunteer Engagement. And I'm glad to be joining you today, excited to talk about something that's essential to the success and sustainability of every Soroptimist Club, volunteer and leadership development. At the heart of every strong Soroptimist Club and our organization as a whole, are committed volunteers and effective leaders. In a mission-driven organization like SIA, leadership isn't just about holding a title or running a meeting. It's about shaping a vision, motivating others, creating a meaningful and lasting change for women and girls. And Soroptimist's mission is clear: to help women and girls achieve their full potential and live their dreams. Passion for that mission brings us together, but strong leadership is what allows that passion to turn into impact. Leadership development ensures that clubs not only succeed today, but remain vibrant, relevant, and sustainable for years to come. And leadership development isn't limited to formal roles. It's about empowering every Soroptimist member, club, region leaders, board members, volunteers with the skills, the tools, confidence to lead in their own way. And that includes learning how to listen, to collaborate, inspire, and adapt, all while keeping our mission front and center. In nonprofits like Soroptimist, leadership development also creates a strong pipeline for the future. As members grow their skills and confidence, they're prepared to step into new roles and greater responsibility. This adaptability is critical in a world where the needs of women and girls continue to evolve, and where collaboration and innovation are key to sustaining our impact. When we invest in leadership development, we're also advancing one of Soroptimist's core priorities, the economic empowerment of women. Strong leaders don't just strengthen their club, they become advocates and ambassadors for women and girls far beyond Soroptimist, amplifying our mission in their communities and networks. It also strengthens our organization as a whole, helps us deliver those high-quality programs, attract and retain members, grow philanthropy, build partnerships, and increase brand recognition. So simply put, when leadership thrives, sustainability follows. One key opportunity to build skills is through our Leadership Roundtable. This is an annual virtual training and is designed to help members develop leadership skills that strengthen our programs, attract and retain members, grow philanthropy, and increase brand recognition. The Leadership Roundtable offers practical tools and inspiration to help you grow as a leader, whether you're looking to enhance your skills today or explore future leadership opportunities within Seroptimist. It's about building confidence, connection, and capacity so you can make an even greater impact. We also offer a wide range of resources on our website to support club leaders. Club presidents, treasurers, and secretaries can access practical tools, including guidelines, sample calendars, budgets, sample bylaws, and more to help you streamline your work and strengthen your club. In addition, the Seroptimist blog features helpful leadership tips on topics such as navigating conflict, discovering your leadership style, and making confident decisions. So I encourage you to explore these resources and take advantage of all that's available to support your leadership journey. So thank you. The future of Seroptimist and our ability to continue empowering women and girls depends on strong, capable leaders at every level. We invite you to invest in your volunteer and leadership development. So step in, get involved, and grow with Seroptimist. Join us at the next Leadership Roundtable. Volunteer for a committee, explore leadership opportunities, and discover how your skills can make a meaningful impact at the club and region level. Help us ensure that Seroptimist remains a force for good in the lives of women and girls for generations to come. Thanks again. Now, let's welcome another member of our engagement team, Jackie Schrager.
Thanks, Nicole. Once again, I am Jackie Schrager, Membership Director. Today, I will be speaking with you about the importance of membership engagement and recruitment, as well as the annual dues invoicing process. As a Seroptimist, or soon-to-be Seroptimist, we know that you are a leader in your community who believes in making a positive and lasting impact. We have the opportunity to attract new members and deepen the sense of belonging for current members, and this is crucial to help us grow. As Nicole noted, training equips us to lead with confidence and innovation. Continuous learning empowers both us and the next generation of leaders. Member engagement is the heartbeat of our federation, regions, and clubs. Our job as a headquarters staff is to provide you with the tools to help retain your members and engage them in our mission. Our strength lies in passionate individuals who believe in our mission. To thrive, we must expand our reach, especially to underrepresented demographics and regions. By diversifying, we enrich our perspectives and strengthen our impact. Now, how can you attract new members? Reach out. Personally invite mission-aligned individuals to participate. Go digital. Use social media, events, and newsletters to grow information in your community. Be inclusive. Reflect diverse voices in your messaging so potential members know they belong in your club. Show impact. Share successful stories of our dream programs. And engage them early. Involve new members in our dream programs right away so that they can see their impact. Let's take action together and welcome the next generation of change makers. Seroptimists pay dues to fund the administrative, governance, and operational costs of their local clubs, regions, and the Federation, ensuring that the organization can carry out its mission to economically empower women and girls. Dues support membership services, leadership development training, translation and interpretation services, webinars like this one, technology, and insurance costs. Dues are paid at 3 levels: club, region, and federation, with amounts varying by club and region. We will talk about the Federation dues invoicing cycle next. Club treasurers can pay SIA and SI dues online starting July 1st each year. Clubs will have the entire month of July to complete payment by the July 31st deadline. Please do not pay before July 1st, as your club's payment will not be attributed to the correct club year. Before the online payment system goes live, SIA will send a communication in May to club presidents, treasurers, and administrators with a copy to all governors and governors-elect, reminding them that in July they can update their club rosters, including adding or terminating members, and sharing instructions on assigning incoming leaders, among other tasks. The timeline for our club dues payments and notifications is as follows. On July 1st, a dedicated email will be sent to club leaders to let them know that the portal is open and the updated dues pricing is available. For clubs that have not yet paid, on July 21st, an automatic invoice will be generated on your behalf, and a late fee warning will be sent. On August 1st, a $50 US late fee for dues will be applied. On August 21st, a second late fee warning will be sent. September 1st, the second late fee of $100 US will be applied to the account. November 1st, a warning will be sent that SIA may have to pull the club charter for non-payment of dues. And November 15th, the club charter will be terminated. Of course, we will make every effort to prevent this from happening, but we do require communication from your club. Our goal is simple: to support your club every step of the way. Currently, only club presidents, treasurers, administrators, region leaders, and region office staff have access to the portal. Information and resources about the SIA portal can be found on our Soroptimist blog under Tech Talks. In the Tech Talk Learning Hub, you can find frequently asked questions, video demos, and how-to guides in all of our Federation languages. These guides cover updating your club roster, generating your club's dues invoice and paying dues online, adding new club officers, and more. We are in this together, and we are always here to support you. Thank you for being an essential part of this journey. As I said, we are always an email or a phone call away. Next, we have Kamali speaking about brand awareness.
Thank you, Jackie. Hello and welcome. I am Kamali Brooks, Associate Senior Director of Global Marketing, and today I am representing the Marketing and Communications team. I am excited to talk about something that can truly elevate your club's visibility. Why consistent branding matters. Have you ever wondered, why aren't we more well known? Often it comes down to one simple thing: inconsistent branding. But the good news is, this is something we can definitely improve. When we stay consistent and on brand, we don't just look more polished. We strengthen our collective presence, attract new members, and make an even bigger impact in our communities. Branding isn't just about how we look. It's also about what we do. Everything your club does should reinforce the Soroptimist mission. This means focusing on projects that empower women and girls through education and making sure your outreach reflects this commitment. A strong brand starts with meaningful, mission-driven actions. Soroptimist Dream programs and Big Goal Accelerator projects are the heart of our brand. These initiatives provide life-changing education opportunities for women and girls. By actively promoting In participating in these programs, your club is helping extend our reach, attracting applicants, engaging donors, and building recognition within the community. SIA offers a variety of branding and publicity tools designed to help clubs spread awareness. From professionally designed logos to social media graphics, news release templates, and banner designs, these resources ensure that all clubs present a unified image. Before creating something new, check the recognition and branding section of the website first. Our tools are designed to make your club's branding easier and more effective. The web address is on the screen, or you can scan the pink QR code to visit the recognition and branding page. A consistent visual identity is essential to branding. Clubs must use the official S logo and other program logos as provided, without modifications, distortions, or integration into other designs. All of our logos are registered representations of our brand. Another key factor in visual branding is using SIA's brand colors and complementary shades. When clubs use off-brand colors or create their own logos, it dilutes our overall visibility. SIA's branding and style guide provides everything clubs need to maintain a consistent visual identity. And branding isn't just about visuals. It's also about storytelling. These stories inspire members, attract potential donors and members, and showcase how Soroptimist changes lives. We encourage clubs to submit stories about their projects, themselves, and the women they've helped. SIA has a Share Your Story form available on the website to gather real-life examples of the impact our clubs make. The web address is on the screen, or you can scan the QR code to access the story forms. An easy way to stay on brand and create awareness is by sharing content directly from SIA's social media pages and blog on your club's social media pages, websites, and newsletters. These posts highlight Dream Program participants, club projects, and key initiatives, ensuring that your audience gets accurate and engaging information. By amplifying SIA's messaging, clubs strengthen our collective voice and recognition. A club's public image is strongest when branding is intentional and organized. Setting up a small PR team brings diverse perspectives and ideas to the table. It helps to share the workload so no one is overwhelmed. Team members can bring different strengths to working on the website, social media, club newsletter, or media outreach. It can also ensure consistent branding and messaging on all platforms. SIA has a club publicity chair job description available on our website. This resource helps define roles and ensures branding remains a priority in your club's publicity outreach efforts. At the end of the day, branding is about unity. When all clubs unite to follow branding guidelines, use SIA's official resources, and share our collective impact, we increase recognition, attract new supporters, and ensure long-term sustainability. A strong, recognizable brand leads to more members, more funding, and a greater ability to empower women and girls. Let's work together to build a future where Soroptimist is a household name. And if you have any questions about branding recognition, or public awareness, please let me know. My email address is on the screen. Thank you for your time. And next, I'd like to introduce Alana Hirsch to speak about a very important topic of fundraising.
Thank you, Kamali. As she mentioned, my name is Alana Hirsch, and I'm SIA's Associate Director of Fund Development. I'm happy to share with you today about SIA's approach to philanthropy, how clubs can fundraise to support the DREAMS programs, and SIA's Federation giving opportunities. I'm proud to share that Soroptimist has a strong culture of philanthropy. This means that our members give of their time, talent, and resources to support the Soroptimist Dream programs. Today, I'm going to focus on resources, the financial support that our members and donors generously give to help us achieve our mission. Without fundraising, both at the club local level and at the Federation SIA level, we would not be able to make the impact we do on the lives of women and girls. Let's start with club fundraising. Clubs and members are hard at work in their communities fundraising, building public awareness, and investing in women and girls through the DREAM programs. This local impact, stories of women and girls who have been uplifted through the Live Your Dream Awards and Dream It Be It, happens in clubs all throughout our organization. When we unite all the local efforts of our over 1,200 clubs throughout our federation, we are able to see our collective impact. Fundraisers held by clubs in their communities help to fund Live Your Dream Awards, Dream It Be It programming, and other initiatives in your community that support the SIA mission. There are endless opportunities for your club to hold events and fundraisers that not only spread the word about the impact you want to make, but to raise the funds at the same time. On the screen are just a few ideas of fundraisers that Soroptimist clubs have held in the past. SIA staff is available to support you with other ideas and resources to get started. We want you to be successful. As a global organization, SIA is proud to work with our clubs to ensure women and girls aren't left behind. That's where SIA fundraising and giving opportunities come in. We are working at the Federation level to generate financial support for our programs globally. These funds support Live Your Dream Awards for newly chartered clubs, for women not connected to a local club, and awards given out at the Federation level. Additionally, contributions cover materials for Dream It Be It and ongoing work to provide relevant program content for our members and clubs. We receive donations at SIA through individual gifts, which include one-time donations, monthly Stargazer donations, and even planned gifts. Clubs have the opportunity to contribute annually as part of club giving, with a recommended donation of 10% of what they raise locally going to SIA. Founders' pennies, typically given at the time of dues, is 6 cents per member for each year that Soroptimist has been in operation. This year, it is $6.24 US dollars per member, and this gift honors our organization's legacy and history. And last but not least, I'll share a bit about the importance of recognition and saying thank you. As a club, it's essential to thank your donors verbally and in writing to acknowledge that they are valued and essential to your work. For gifts to SIA, we recognize our donors in a couple different ways. Every donor receives an acknowledgement letter thanking them for their generosity. They also receive periodic communications throughout the year that show how their donations have been used to advance the SIA mission. Laurel Society is a recognition program that honors donors for cumulative giving beginning at $1,000. Laurel Society members receive a pin at various levels that they can proudly wear to club meetings and events. Laurel Society members receive other benefits such as special event invitations. My contact information is on the screen. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me with any questions regarding fundraising or our various benefit Laurel Society opportunities. Thank you and all the best for a successful first year. Next is Lisa speaking on governance.
Thanks, Alana. I'm Lisa Mangiafico, the Associate Senior Director of Records and Risk Management at SIA headquarters. To pull all you've heard together today, we're going to discuss an important but sometimes overlooked topic: governance and the formation of the club's governing documents, which are the foundation for all that your club will do in the future. So what exactly is governance? Governance is necessary whenever people come together, like the members of your new club, to accomplish something like our Seroptimus mission. Governance is the process of decision making. Who has the authority to make certain decisions and under what circumstances? And once a decision is made, the process by which that decision is implemented, the details. Some people think that parliamentary procedure, such as Robert's Rules of Order, is governance. Parliamentary procedure is just one important tool that helps facilitate the decision-making part of governance. But the rights and authorities and the details are documented in governing documents. And in Seroptimist, the governing documents are bylaws and procedures. The bylaws define the structure of your club. The bylaws basically state who has the authority or power in certain circumstances, who makes decisions, and the level of acceptance or approval needed for that decision making, the accountability of members and leaders in carrying out their duties and responsibilities, and how members participate and provide input. In the context of governing documents, bylaws should change infrequently, but be reviewed annually to determine if any changes are needed from internal circumstances in the club or from external circumstances or requirements from SIA or from local, state, or national government. Your club's bylaws will be required for your club to complete its charter documentation. Now, let's take a look at another part of your club's governing documents. In SIA's vocabulary, we call these club procedures, although some clubs or organizations may call them standing rules. These are the procedural undertakings that document the administration and operations of the club. These are the details of how the club carries out its work. Critical sections of a club's procedures should include all the details related to budget and finance, and you'll want to start establishing these as soon as you start collecting dues. General practices and customs, especially expectations of member participation, and things like password protocols for club accounts and communication protocols. Committee practices and how the procedures are updated, either by the club's board of directors or a club vote. In the context of club governing documents, procedures can and may change more frequently. And the club's procedures are as crucial as the club's bylaws. While there are some aspects of the procedures your club will need to have in place as you charter, other portions of the procedures will develop as your club matures and the committees develop and implement their work. SIA will need to see evidence that the club's procedures are under development along with your club's approved bylaws in order to complete the chartering process. A sometimes overlooked governing document is the Club Rules of Order, which define discussion and debate at your club's meetings and help keep discussion on track. This is where parliamentary procedure becomes an important tool. This slide contains some samples of standing rules your club will want to have in place that will help keep your meetings efficient. Make and follow an agenda, which is sent to members before the meeting, and start and end the meetings on time. There must be a quorum in attendance to conduct business at the meeting. Motions or changes or amendments should be in writing, which will help the club secretary. And set the rules for how often and for how long a member may speak on any motion or issue. Don't forget, during club meetings, cell phones should be turned off or on vibrate. Your club should set the rules for discussion early at its first meeting so that it will help set the tone for effective and efficient meetings as the club develops. As a newly chartering club, you will want to be aware that there are some Soroptimist rules from SIA that impact your club and the club's members. First, your bylaws must be in conformity with SIA's rights and rules. Your club will have the right to vote in elections selecting the SIA Board of Directors, the SIA President-elect, and to approve amendments to SIA's bylaws. But in order to cast the club's vote, the club must be in good standing. That is, have no outstanding financial or any other obligations to SIA or the region. Members of your club can only belong to your club. They can't belong to another Soroptimist club at the same time. And members can only hold one elected office at a time in either the club, the region, or the federation. And your region will have rights and rules that will impact your club as well. As your new club gains members, SIA and your region will help your club establish its bylaws with templates of how to format and include necessary sections in the club bylaws. Please note your club's bylaws should be approved by the charter members and is required with your final chartering documents. SIA headquarters will review and then approve your club's bylaws. However, before we approve the bylaws, we may return them to the club for some additional updates and club approvals before they receive final approval by SIA. As your club develops, it should also continue its work on its procedures, which will no doubt become more robust as the club's officers and committees begin their work and document the deadlines and procedural details that work for your club. Evidence that the club's procedures are under development will be required at the time the club charters. And don't forget, start your club's meetings on the right foot by establishing meeting rules of order at the very first club meeting. SIA will be providing updated club bylaws templates and recommendations for club procedures in late summer 2026 for clubs to use in conjunction with developing their governing documents. As the new club is working through the chartering process, please don't hesitate to reach out for advice or help with the governing documents, whether you are part of the charter committee sponsoring a new club or members of the new club. My contact information is included on this slide. Headquarters wants to be sure new clubs will be operating effectively as they start to deliver our life-changing Soroptimist mission in their communities. And now I'll pass this over to Luz Aponte with an overview of the chartering process. Luz?
Thank you, Lisa. Hello, I am Luz Aponte, Membership Manager, and today I will provide you with an overview of the chartering process and an outline of the next steps. Some of you have chartered your club this year or are on your way to chartering your new club. Chartering a club is a rewarding experience that helps maintain the vibrancy of our organization. The following materials provide direction, advice, and forms that support the development of a new Soroptimist club. The charter kit and materials can all be found on SIA's website under For Clubs, Chartering New Clubs. Next, I'll walk you through the chartering process. Before you charter, strategize. Get ready to launch your new club with a solid plan. Here's what to do first. Identify your charter team. Include your region membership chair, region governor, governor-elect, and district director, if applicable. Choose a club model. Decide between a traditional in-person club or an online club. Define your geographic focus. Outline the area your club will serve, even if it's an online club. Set a timeline and budget. Plan your schedule and expenses. Most charters take a few months to a year. And finally, submit Form A. Complete Form A, the Declaration of Intent to Charter, and send it to SIA headquarters. The Club Charter Guide will lead you through the bulk of the work involved in chartering a new club. These include community and outreach and recruitment, informational meetings, club logistics, charter application, and the big celebration. Community outreach and recruitment. You should build relationships with local leaders, schools, organizations, and businesses in your community, maintaining a list of contacts and potential members. Reach out, use email, social media, or informal invitations to follow up. Be visible, post flyers, place ads, visit businesses, and attend community events. Promote the club. Share information about Soroptimists and invite prospective members to the meetings. And follow up quickly. Stay in touch with interested prospects. Try to keep the meetings to an hour and provide enough information to demonstrate the benefits of belonging, while avoiding overwhelming the attendees. Focus on the ways Soroptimist improves the lives of women and girls through our dream programs. In this step, the new club will make decisions regarding the following: new club's name, the club bylaws, budget and finances, process of incorporation, if required by your state, the frequency, time, and location of your meetings, and electing your club officers. To apply for a charter, and after submitting Form A, the Declaration of Intent to Charter, the following documents must be submitted to SIA headquarters. Form B, Charter Application Form. Form 5008 is the new member form for a minimum of 12 regular members. The club bylaws, which must be reviewed and approved by SIA headquarters. And finally, the payment of member dues and fees. The official charter will be mailed to the region governor for her signature and presentation to the club at the charter event. The club president will receive an email containing a welcome packet that includes congratulatory messages and essential information from SIA. And finally, time to celebrate. The charter celebration is the occasion where the region governor or other region leaders present the charter to the new club. You can make this event as formal or informal as you wish. The important thing is to be creative and make it meaningful for your new members. Inviting region leaders and members from other clubs is also a great way to reinforce the connection between the new club and the larger Soroptimist organization. Please do not hesitate to contact siahq@soroptimist.org with any questions. Thank you. Next, I will turn it over to Jackie for closing comments.
Thank you, Luz. And thank you all for participating in this new club chartering steering committee training. We hope that this session has provided you with valuable information, clarity, and confidence as you continue through the chartering process. Establishing a new Soroptimist Club is an important and meaningful undertaking, and your commitment to this work will help create lasting impact in your community. As you move forward, remember that you are not alone in this journey. SIA staff and leadership are here to support and guide you every step of the way. We encourage you to stay connected, continue collaborating with your fellow steering committee members, and reach out whenever questions arise. Thank you again for your dedication to the Soroptimist mission and for helping expand our global network of individuals helping women and girls achieve their dreams. We look forward to celebrating the successful chartering of your new club. Thank you.